Hi guys, this is your tutor from ThriveServe. We are going to learn about covariant return type in this tutorial. Covariant return type is a part of method overriding. This is a concept which introduced in JDK 1.5. First of all, we know method overriding we can achieve by writing the same dicto method in the child class as it is available in the parent class. Suppose we have a method show in the parent class, public int show, and we have a argument means parameter, a single parameter string str. So the child class must be dicto same method. We can achieve method overriding by this way. The second condition is that method overriding must be in method overriding methods must be non-static. On static methods we cannot achieve method overriding. If both method will be static, then it will be the case of method hiding, not the method overriding. So static methods cannot be the part of method overriding. While you will write a static method inside parent and non-static method inside child, or a non-static method inside parent and a static method inside child, I mean child class. So these both condition will neither a case of method overriding nor the case of method hiding. So to achieve method hiding, both method must be static, and to achieve method overriding, both method must be non-static. So we are discussing about the covariant return type. So before JDK 1.5, this was the case. We cannot change the return type of the method. In case of method overriding, we cannot achieve method overriding by changing the return type. But since JDK 1.5, we have facility that we can achieve method overriding by changing the return type. But we have certain condition in this case. We have two conditions basically that we must need to follow. First condition is that the return type must be of reference type, either with class type or interface type. It cannot be primitive type like int, float, double, boolean. So return type always be a reference type. The second condition is that while we are writing method inside parent and child, both the return type inside the method available inside the parent class and method available inside the child class, the return type of the both methods must have a relation of parent and child. Means the relation between return types must be of parent and child. Let's move to the editor and see the practical demonstration of this concept. I have taken a very simple example. I have taken a simple example because my focus is on the concept basically. So I do not want to make it more lengthy. I just want I just want you to focus on the concept only. Once you will learn, then you can create a very lengthy and complex program using this concept. That is not the big deal. So here I have taken a class, public class test, sorry, public class my class, and I have taken one more class, that is test, and we extends the test class inside the I mean my class extends the test class. We have created the object of child class and put it into the parent reference. Now we are calling the show method. So it will check in the child class. If it will be available, then it will display the message and execute the method. Otherwise it will search in the parent. So type of my obj is of both. Type of my obj is of both my class type and test type as well. So this is the case of method overriding. We can take another method, return type int. It is showing an error because we cannot achieve method overriding by changing the return type. See the error here. So return type must be same. Suppose string str. Here parameter also must be same. I am passing a simple string hello. What is the problem now? Okay, I have not written the return type. Return str dot length. I am returning the length of a string. And the same in the parent class. So this is the case of method overriding, and it is a very simple example. So what we need to achieve? We need to achieve method overriding by changing the return type. So we need to create two class ABC and class BCD. You can write down any name, it's not a big deal. I have created two classes here. Sorry, class will be the C will be the small case. Class ABC and class BCD. I am extending ABC in this. Extends ABC. Now we can write down here ABC. Its return type is ABC and its return type is child one type, that is BCD. BCD is the child of ABC class and ABC is the parent of child class. So parent class method must have the return type of parent type and child class method must have return type of child type, that is BCD. Now it is the case of return type. So we will return the object of those class, that is new ABC, and here we will return new BCD. So focus on concept only. So we have a parent class, that is ABC, and we have a child class, that is BCD. So parent class method have a return type of parent type and child class return type of child type. It will work fine, there is no problem. We are returning but we are not receiving this return type anywhere, so that we will get the simply message. Simply we will receive the simply message. So because we are displaying simply message, we are not getting this object anywhere. So run as Java application. So of child. So we have achieved method overriding by using covariant return type, means changing the return type. What we can do, why we are writing some extra classes, we can simply write down the name of this class, test, and we can write down this class name, that is my class. We will create the object of my class here, and here we will create the object of test. It's not a big deal. And we are getting the same message, we are getting the same output. Our program is running fine, there is no any problem here. So we have achieved successfully covariant return type. We have written the program of method overriding by using covariant return type. We seen this concept by two ways, and already I told you all the concept about covariant return type. If you feel if there is any problem that I have taught in this tutorial, so you can write down your problems inside the comment. And if you have any problem, or if you think something is missing, then also you can, or any doubt, you can comment in the comment section. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel so that I get motivation to bring more tutorial for you